well, it's Big Swag. Do a quick review on the Fogger Addy. It's the same one from like Fast Tech, anywhere like that. It's got a 6 mil tank. And I would honestly say, do not buy this. This is the version 1. And I thought about it, and it's funny. Like every thought I had, they put on the version 2. The version 2, it comes with a glass tank. The problem with this is, alright, this is basically how it comes. It comes with a little screwdriver. I haven't laying around anywhere. To set the coils up, it comes with a piece of mesh rolled up, twisted. It actually had twisted Canthol wrapped around it, a coil. I don't know if you can. Well, yeah, you can see that. But see how deep that center post is inside that thing? Well, it would not work on my ohm meter, so I couldn't ohm it out to find out what it is. This honestly was the biggest piece of crap I think I've bought in a long time. And the tank comes off, you fill it from the top, and you fill it like this. Put your head in, screw it in, there you go. It is a bottom air-fed device, so it has like the old atomizer, air draw, which very tight, and that's part of the problem. I could not get this to work with the stainless steel mesh. Like it came pre-coiled, so even though I couldn't ohm it out, I assumed like when things come pre-coiled, they work. So I stuck it on a device, threw a battery in it, and put some juice in the tank, and all it did was dump juice out of the bottom of that hole. Because every draw is so tight on this, it does nothing but suck juice into this area, down the air hole, and out. I'm going to take this wick out because I don't even use this thing. I got it to work, and I used a piece of 4mm Eco wool, and that was the only thing that I could get it to work with. It's kind of a pain in the ass to build. But shoot, it just came out. There's the inside of it. And this insulator right here, and if anybody just noticed how black it is on the top, you'll see a problem. This insulator also, like, is supposed to be the top of the well for, the juice, so it won't leak out. Well, this sits so close to the coil, it touches the coil, and there's no real way to get it to not touch the coil, because of the way it has to sit in the grooves, because these grooves are pretty deep. And like you set your wick all the way down in the bottom of the coil. There's an O-ring, but I lost mine. Because I got so mad, I just haven't even attempted to look for it. Trying to set this up, I spent hours and hours and hours, and finally the Eco was the only thing I got to work. And I will say, the flavor was great once I got it to work, but it still leaked. It just leaked and leaked and leaked out of the bottom, because no matter what your wick sits so close to that hole, it'll drip down it, slowly but surely. Like I left this, I got it to work, I played with it a little bit, I had something to do, I didn't want to take it with me. So I grabbed something else, came back, and the next morning so it sat 12, 13 hours, and I unscrewed it from the device, and no airflow through it. And I didn't use it; it just sat there, and it still leaked and leaked and leaked out of the device. I had to clean off the battery, the inside of the tube, everything. Um, Very, very poor design. Great idea. Um, it is a taifun clone. The top cap is pretty cool looking. I do like that. 510. It's got your 510 drip tip connector. The air holes are, the air tube, reasonable size. So, what they did on the version 2 is, from what I read, is this tank's glass, and they eliminated the airflow through here and put it on the side like a K-Fun, or I guess the taifun is, which, breaks up that vacuum inside of here to force the juice down. Now, I don't know if the insulator part is going to be any better. Mine is completely melting. It's probably like, I don't know, maybe a millimeter. There's a millimeter extra that sticks up from where you stick it down in to insulate the post. So it gives you a little bit of a well. But, factory made, like, I don't know how well you can see that. But you can see that it's burnt. Like, factory made it, it melted it. Like, completely melted it. It's not a hard plastic. I'm assuming it's Teflon. It's pretty soft. Or not Teflon, but just like some kind of rubber. I got it for $32. Don't remember the name of the site. But I looked for them for a few days. I like the look of it. Found it. Fast Tech had them for like $40. And then I found a US site that had them for $32. But complete and total disappointment. Yeah, it's garbage. Don't buy it. Don't waste your money. Version 2, it's possible. Like, I will probably get one because I do like the look of the atomizer itself. Especially because it's got a glass in it. It's not a glass, fit tank like this one. Obviously it's plastic. It's press fit inside the top cap. And it is actually a pretty big juice well. So, if the corks are worked out of it, like, I think it would work great. And the O-ring I lost really didn't affect anything once I put the eco wool in it, which is a pretty big piece of eco wool. But it even took a while for that. It probably took me an hour to get it the right length, so it would actually wick, but not over wick, which always seems to be the problem with any kind of rebuildable tank atomizer. Like I said, save yourself the money, save yourself the headache. I don't really do bad reviews. Most things impress me, but the fogger, definitely not one of those things. I can't say it enough. Don't buy this. It's a complete piece of crap. If I didn't want to warn everyone and do a review on it, I would have already thrown it away. And I mean, I tried hours and hours and hours with this, and nothing. Like, once I got the eco wool in it, even though it still leaked, like, it had really, really good flavor. I will say that, it has such a small chamber inside that, that the design, like, that part worked very well. So hopefully in the V2, it'll work better. Hopefully I can snag one and do a review on it, because I do like the look of it. It is a pretty hefty piece. Let me see. Here's a taifun 3.1, and it's about the same size as the chamber on it. So, let's see, here's a taifun light. So it's almost the size of a taifun light to the top portion right here. I mean, it's a little shorter, but it is pretty big. I don't know, millimeters. I don't have anything to measure with, so I can't tell you exactly how big it is. But there's the size comparison. You know, save yourself 30-40 bucks. Don't buy it. Maybe the V2 will be a little better. I probably will get one when they show themselves. But aside from that, maybe find something that hope you find this helpful, and keep digging.